Sold by C4, Cellucor, and Extend. Use the code Clydesdale to get 20% off at checkout at c4energy.com. On Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the widest array of content here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifier so you're first to know when new episodes are available. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Clydesdale Media Roundtable. I'm Scott Schweitzer. She's Amy Radowski.
Hi.
We're here for the roundtable, and we still have the live call-in now. So if anybody is interested,
Wow.
there it is.
Can we handle it?
Can we handle it? We can handle it. So, kind of a long weekend for some of us. Today is now a federal holiday, Juneteenth. Celebrating the freedom for people in this country, and that is an awesome thing. Got an extra day to sleep in, and it's a great thing to celebrate. So, you're off all summer, right?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. So I needed that piece of good news because last week got some bad news. Hopefully not, but yeah, never know.
What was your bad news?
The legislator here in Ohio, the Senate, passed a bill saying that state workers will have to work 4 days in the office.
Yeah.
And so with that, that would jack up this whole thing.
It sure would.
And I find it difficult to take. One, we don't have any buildings anymore. So there's no place for us to go. Two, what I do doesn't have anything to do with the public. And I get more done at home than I do in the office because I don't get distracted by other people like asking me how my weekend was and visiting around the water cooler and all of that kind of stuff. So it actually would make things very difficult for me, but I'm hoping that it does not get signed into law by June 30th, and at least we get another year.
For sure.
That's what I do for work is I work for the state of Ohio, but it's really like a behind the scenes help desk and now project manager type position, where it's all like IT related, behind the scenes. We don't ever see the public. We just do virtual meetings and do everything kind of behind the scenes that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly, Corey. Basically, Scott is hoping to not have to interact with anyone who doesn't do CrossFit.
Speaking of work, it looks like Charlie's at work.
Always.
Yeah.
Because you guys can't get anybody to sponsor this podcast.
Hey, speaking of our sponsors, how about that C4?
There we go.
And I think that we're all going to do it when we come on together, but we were all going to maybe talk about our wild health reports that we just got back and found out that Scott is a brainiac and Kat is dying and I'm going to live forever.
Yeah, essentially.
And I just have too much charisma.
I will say the one drawback is I still don't have my report.
You need to get on your chat thing and say that.
I did.
And what
I
they
did
say.
Twice now. The first time they said I had to wait for the doctor's notes, but I have the doctor's notes and I still don't have the report.
Yeah, keep bugging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, Charlie lives in the office, not.
Yeah. But Charlie, what I would like to know is why you weren't at 6:15 today.
Because I was in this lovely place.
Early?
As you see here. Early. But I will be going this afternoon.
Okay.
Because
that's good.
Who doesn't love double unders?
I did crossovers instead today.
Charlie, you need to do ours. You'll love ours. Do it in the garage.
What is
Okay.
So the strength was snatch waves, like we did last week with clean and jerk. If you go back and listen to that show, just with snatch instead of clean and jerk. And then it is 400-meter run buy-in with 3 rounds of 5 snatches, 7 clean and jerks, 9 front squats, and then your cash out is a 400-meter run. It's a perfect garage wad.
What's the weight?
I did level 1, which was 95, so I'm assuming RX is 135.
Yeah. Do it in the office. That's what Corey says.
I wish.
Yeah, Charlie doing laps
Barbell
around the
guy
booth.
throw it around.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Excuse me. On your left.
as you're running laps in the office. That would be amazing. Our workout today was, that Charlie's going to maybe do later. It is 12-minute AMRAP. It's written for 50 double unders and then 5 toes to bar, and then you increase your toes to bar by 5 reps every round. So then there was some, we superset some accessory stuff with some strict press and some hip thrusts. So, or you could go scale up and do crossovers. So I did crossovers instead, mostly because the last week I did double unders. They weren't going well. So I said, well, why not do something
Do something harder.
What's something harder?
Corey says, coming through, make a hole.
Coming through. So that's what my workout was. I went at 7:30, and already I've taken my nap after working out. So I feel, listen, that's what I do. I get up early, I go work out, I come home, I eat breakfast, I do a few things, and then I lay back down.
Well, I learned too today that I'm old.
We already knew, but why do you think so?
I woke up and my wrist hurts like a mofo. And it's like I sleep with my arm or hand under my pillow, and I woke up like with it like torqued, and now I can't move it. So I did garage quad because I used a sandbag for the clean and jerks and front squats, so I didn't have to like do the front rack because my wrist just wouldn't let me.
Yeah, well, maybe you should start sleeping with a wrist wrap, a carpal tunnel wrist wrap. I think you got some at your house.
You're doing too much.
Probably got 6 of them.
Yeah.
This is doing too much. You're seasoned. That's all it is.
Yeah, you're seasoned.
Amy's that person who misses a snatch, then adds 10 pounds and hits it.
Yes.
She wishes.
I'm also the person that's still working on my muscle ups every Sunday.
And I love the shirt, Amy.
Thank you.
And we're doing another order for the games, so everybody has enough shirts at the games this year. So some of you have already reached out to me through DM when we make that order. If you want one, you can pre-order that by DMing me on Instagram or shooting me a message somehow, and we'll add you to the order so you can have the shirts. But yeah, they're super. I loved how they just stood out at semifinals. They were so easy to see. Kenneth says muscle ups are just bragging. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's just the one skill I want to have.
Yeah.
I'm fine with not PRing a bunch of weight anymore, but I just want the skill of it. So I'm taking Kotler's advice of just doing strict stuff. So Coach and I went back to the table and just worked on a bunch of strength, and then he made me do.
So fill in the audience.
Oh, I thought we had talked about that before. Okay.
We talked about it in our meeting last week.
Okay, it was our meeting. Okay. All right. So listen. Here's what it was. I've been working on these muscle ups for a while, and my coach, we keep like reviewing the videos, and he was like, I literally don't know what other part we're missing. And he jokingly says, I don't know, ask one of your, games coaches or something. I was like, I know somebody I could ask. And so I DM'd Justin Kotler and sent him my videos and said, can you help me out here? Like, what should I do? And so he took a look at the videos and gave me a couple of pieces of advice. Like, one of the things was about not jumping into the rings, because then you're chasing the rings. So he was like, get underneath them, jump up underneath them there. And then he asked if I'd been working on strict muscle ups and said to keep working on the strict, so that if the requisite strength was there for that, and then, the kipping shouldn't be a problem. And then just recommend a few like turnover drills. So I went back to my coach and shared with him the information, and he was like, all right, he obviously knows what he's doing. Let's do it. So we did a bunch of strength stuff yesterday, and then he made me do 20 assisted strict ring muscle ups before we left. So that I'm going to be sore. It went good. So we did it in sets of 3. And on the third one, I was like, okay, this is the limit. Like, I could not do a 4th in this. So that was good.
So you're saying you don't have top end strength?
I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I care about. What is Jake saying?
Well, first, Corey says jumping into the rings causes unnecessary swinging. Yep. Kotler knows what's up.
He does. That's why I asked him. Okay, would you rather?
Jake asks a complicated question. Would you rather muscle ups and nobody will ever see, be able to do them, or know you can do them, or everyone fully believes and can't be told otherwise you can do a 225-pound snatch, but you can't actually do it?
Oh, I would rather be able to do it and nobody can see it. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, everybody's like option 1.
Yeah.
Option 1.
Yeah, because also everybody that knows me knows that I wouldn't be able to actually do a 225 pounds. Or, 150 pounds. Everybody knows it.
Like, I'm that person that it doesn't matter what everybody else knows or thinks. Like, I know.
Yeah.
And whatever it is, whatever the movement, whatever the weight, I want to know that I can do it.
Yeah. So that's what we're working on. We're working on strict.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. But then I'm going to go to Mexico and it's all going to go to shit. So
maybe we'll get one in Mexico.
I guarantee you'll work out in Mexico.
100% I'm going to work out in Mexico. I just mean I'm not going to be working on my ring muscles. But this is funny. So we're going to like in July.
From a palm tree.
It's our family vacation trip. And I was looking up, I knew we wouldn't really do this, but I was like, because of who I am, I said, I'm just going to see what CrossFit gyms might be in the area. And one of the ones I found was called Homeless CrossFit. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to be going to that one in a foreign country.
I wonder if it's like a gym that doesn't have a permanent home and they just like.
Yeah, like an outdoor facility is really what I was thinking. But when I saw it, I was like, I'm not going there. Yeah, the resort we're going to has a fitness center. And in the picture, it looks like there's dumbbells. So at least I can, do something.
Kenneth, I'm glad you're concerned for Kat, but she is doing just fine. Mm-hmm. We communicate with her all the time. She just has a lot going on right now in her life, and her gym is her priority, and getting that running the right way and getting clientele in. And so that's her focus right now. She'll be back, but she just needs some time right now to kind of get all that set up. So, Charlie, do you have a good Father's Day?
Listen, here's what I think about Father's Day. You end up doing everything yourself. So what's really the difference?
Yeah, we get kind of the raw end of the deal because, Mother's Day is during the school year. So kids come home with like the projects they make for mom, all of that stuff. Dad's in the summer and you get whatever last second thing they can think of. But I actually did get a really cool gift from my daughter. She designed a planner pages with the Clydesdale Media logo. and it is specifically made for a media company and podcasting, and it's a way you can like record how many streams and views it's got and track like on this date this is where you were on this, just to be able to track like the progress of the podcast. But it was weird because she's not here. She's in the process of moving to Pittsburgh. She is in Pennsylvania right now living with my mom, and her boyfriend started his new job today in Pittsburgh. And so, they've moved to Pennsylvania, and it was just weird that like she wasn't here. This is going to be the norm now going forward, that my daughter will not be even in the state I'm in moving forward. And yeah, but my wife took me out for tacos, and that was great. Have you guys done the Torchy tacos here in Polaris?
I don't really go out to eat too much, so
They are so good. So good.
Tacos.
Yeah.
Somebody
What's that?
Torchy tacos.
they hot, they spicy.
They have a variety of them. Some are spicy, some aren't. But Julie and I found them when we were down at TFX in Austin, Texas, and they just opened this one like since we came back, and we loved them in Austin, and now like so we go like for special occasions. That's it.
Okay, I would just like Kat to be on this right now to back me up, because I hate Mother's Day. I think it's the worst. I don't like it at all, because it's just a day of disappointments, if you ask me.
Corey got a cherry Starburst C4 for Father's Day and loved it, which I would too. That's awesome.
Did your son use his discount code? Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Let's talk to him about fiscal.
Clydesdale gets some 20% off.
Fiscal responsibility is right.
And then Kenneth got energy drinks. Let's hope they were C4, and a beach trip same day as my son's birthday, so I don't expect much. And then I don't know if you know this, Amy and Charlie, but Judy moved to Columbus.
Woohoo!
And she went out for sushi in Polaris, Sushi N.
All right, welcome to Columbus.
I prefer Sushi Co. At Crosswoods, Judy. So give that one a whirl next time you're out for sushi.
Now, Judy, will you be going to CrossFit Polaris?
They are actually going to build a house in Ostrander.
Oh yeah,
Which is not real close to Polaris.
No.
Or anything.
Right.
One of our coaches lives there from our gym.
Yeah. It's beautiful up there, but it is not close to the city.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Today, my wife and I are going to see The Flash. Super stoked about that. He was one of my top 3 superheroes when I was a kid. So we're super excited to see that.
Enjoy this Flash while you can.
Why?
I don't know that he'll be Flash much longer.
Oh yeah, the actor who plays the Flash has had some issues.
He's had some troubles.
Have you guys seen the new Spider-Man?
Yes,
I haven't. My daughter did, but said it. Well, Charlie, you tell us. She said it was awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, Natalie went to see it and she loved it. I think she's been twice.
So this is the animated one.
Yeah.
The first one of this series may be my favorite Spider-Man of all time. So I'll definitely have to check the new one out too.
This one's might be better.
Wow. Like that first one, 5 minutes in, I forgot it was animated.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was so good and the storyline was so amazing. But I'm really a DC guy. Like, and I hate that Marvel does better movies.
Yeah.
Well, it might change. Another guns going over there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, I have seen Arnold as well.
What's
He's
that?
fantastic.
It's a documentary.
About Arnold.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'll get on that. You know what
Just
movie?
came out like weeks ago.
Okay. You know what movie I want to go see? Is The
Barbie.
Machine.
The Machine.
Yeah. Bert Kreischer.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be worth hopefully it'll be worth it. I'll wait till it comes on streaming and stream it from home.
I know my wife's going to drag me out to see the Sebastian Maniscalco new movie.
I don't even know what
That's
that is.
He's her favorite comic.
Oh, okay.
He's like an Italian, and it's supposed to be the relationship between him and his father. His father's played by De Niro in the movie, and so we'll see. Damien got dragged out to see Transformers. I gave up on Transformers after the second one.
Yeah.
But now they're going to make apparently never mind.
What is it? Charlie, come
I
on.
was going to put a spoiler out there, but
Oh, a spoiler.
it's not really a spoiler, but they're going to do a crossover later with G.I. Joe at some point.
Oh.
Well, that might be worth going to see.
But they're going to act like the other G.I. Joes did not exist, as they should,
Oh.
because they were terrible.
I played
I just,
G.I. Joes, just so you know.
You what?
I played with G.I. Joes.
No one is shocked.
I'm sure you did. So yeah, exciting stuff. We're kind of in the doldrums of CrossFit.
Yeah.
Where we're kind of sitting in the middle of semifinals to games. There are some qualifiers going on for some stuff that are happening after the games now. We talked about that a lot last week. I know Corey did MFC,
Yeah.
and so did Jeremy Eats World. Have they updated the leaderboard, Corey? Are you still with us even?
Yeah, I would like to know how that went. Is Darren doing it, Charlie?
He's doing yes.
Oh, wait. Let's review something else.
And fit. What's the one? What's the other one? Fit Factory? No.
Not
Masters?
me.
Collective.
Legends?
Fit is something. I don't.
Oh.
No. I'd have to look.
Okay, but let's review together here in public. Have you moved on from day one of 75 hard?
I have not, and I've decided to move on completely to not do it.
Kenneth asks, is it fitness freedom? No. Well, the thing about 75 hard, and if you told me that Charlie was starting this, every time you mess up, you have to start back at day one.
Oh.
Correct. So you're always on day one.
Well, wait, the whole
Sounds like our speed.
The best is me talking to Charlie about it, and he's telling me, and I said, okay, so you're not going to drink? And he goes, well, I'm not going to do that part. I was like, so you're doing 75 hard without the D.
So Charlie, it's the Charlie version.
I do semi.
It's 75. Meh.
75 semi.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I was just hoping that maybe we've moved to day 2 on something.
Well, the minute I heard he was doing it, I was like, he's never going to get off day one.
Like, what book are you?
More of an experience. Yeah, there's the other part. I'm not going to the reading part.
So what you want to do basically is just work out twice a day.
Just couldn't work out. I'm not going to drink that much water.
Yeah, Charles is doing 75 soft.
Yeah. I don't even think it's that. Oh, shoot.
It's more like 33. Yeah.
Yeah. There's something else I wasn't gonna do. Part of it.
Uh,
You gotta
bodybuilding.
post. You gotta post every day. Oh no! I'm doing that part.
Oh, okay. What day are you on that?
1.
7.
1.
So, okay. Okay.
So I have another question for you.
Let's go.
Christy put out a video yesterday or this weekend that she bought a Ninja Cremi.
Yeah, I've heard about
That's
this.
what we
That
talk
makes ice
about.
Have
cream.
you guys seen this?
Yeah, somebody brought it to my school to make ice cream for us.
How was it?
Talked about that.
I actually wasn't there that day, so I don't know. But I've heard it's awesome.
Well, everybody on this podcast loves
Ice
ice cream.
Ice cream.
I can imagine.
How much does it cost?
So they're hard to find right now. They're like sold out everywhere.
Yeah. I think
But I did find one like on Walmart.com for like, there's a smaller version. It's like $75.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like a big version with more cups that you can have prepped. So, because you have to prep the cup for 24 hours
Right.
before you can put it in the machine. But like the big one has like 4 or 5 of them. So you can have them like waiting in the freezer
Yeah.
to just grab and throw. But she did an unboxing and it was just almond milk and protein powder and made ice cream out of it.
Uh-huh.
And she said it was delicious. And those were the only 2 ingredients she used.
Well, let me tell you what I tried that didn't work out. I tried because I've seen it all over TikTok. It's blend cream cheese and your protein powder and some other things, and then freeze it and make ice cream. No,
How'd that work out?
not good.
So
It doesn't
Jake,
sound like it'd be good.
what the Ninja Cremi is it is an ice cream maker. It looks like a Keurig. It's about the size it is. It comes with pint cups that you mix your ingredients in and you freeze them in the freezer for 24 hours. You then put them on this machine and it has like a beater bar that whips it into ice cream. And Amy is holding up a picture of it now. And it has a bunch of settings. There's sorbet, there's gelato, there's light ice cream, there's ice cream, and there's milkshake. And if you do a milkshake, you don't even have to freeze your ingredients. You can actually do that right off the get-go. But the reason it's becoming such a popular thing is you add the ingredients, you can make a healthy ice cream. And the way Christy explained it is if you are trying to get protein in and you love ice cream, it's a quick way to make like protein ice cream to hit your macros on those days.
You know what else?
It looks phenomenal.
Another great way to do that is if you take the Extend protein that is vanilla ice cream flavor and you mix that up with frozen strawberries or some kind of frozen fruit. I put a little bit of peanut butter fit in it and some ice, and you have a milkshake. So
my new thing is Greek yogurt. Greek God's honey Greek yogurt with the Extend vanilla ice cream. Mix that together first. Then just take fruit like blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, and put that over the top with some granola. That's my new nighttime snack. It is freaking, the mix of the Greek yogurt and the Extend ice cream is like a cream cheese icing almost. So good.
What I like to do is I like to go over to Dairy Queen and I take it right up to the machine and I pull the lever down.
yeah.
If you jam it in there, that looked weird, but neither here nor there. You can make yourself a good.
That's what you did.
You're gonna get Bruce all fired up. It's delicious.
Also, it looks like you get like a forearm and maybe a bicep workout out by moving that lever.
This thing's going way off the rails here. Why are your forearms getting worked? What?
Because you're jamming it up there.
We're gonna get banned.
Okay.
We're gonna get
We're talking
banned.
about ice cream at Dairy Queen. Do you
We're
really
gonna
want to hear it?
demonetize.
Demonetized.
You can walk to UDF.
I could, yeah.
Ugh, listen,
So could this guy.
I could. UDF has about $6 million of my money right now in the last 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah,
Kids
just
not
give
at
those
school is
kids.
awful.
Yeah.
So Elise does vanilla Oikos Pro Yogurt and add some RX vanilla almond butter and stick it in the freezer for a little bit. So good.
Huh.
Yeah.
3 scoops of vanilla, add 2 shots of espresso.
Whoa.
No.
I don't think I'm allowed to do that. 2 shots of espresso anymore.
No. Only when I'm not around.
Hey, I'm cutting back, dude.
You only
I'm
want
only
3 drinks a
One
day?
a day. One a day.
Oh.
Wild Health got me focused on my sleep.
Mm.
And
While
apparently,
you're napping.
well, I just do that anyways. Apparently, I digest caffeine very slowly. And so they were like, don't have any afternoon. And I was like, what about days I have to get up at 4 a.m.? And they're like, well, yeah, I mean, cut it. So,
See, I'm the exact opposite. I process caffeine extremely quickly.
mm.
So I can have a cup of coffee and fall asleep.
Same.
Yeah, I feel like I can, but what's happening is later in the day, it's disrupting me when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, my DNA actually said that I process it super fast.
Yeah, mine's dead slow.
And I'm actually, my sleep has improved so much in the last couple months. Like I was getting 5-6 hours and now I'm getting like 8-9.
Yeah, I'm not doing too hot on my sleep. It keeps telling me, oh, you might want to take it easy today.
Elise said that her little recipe has 30 grams of protein.
Nice.
And Kenneth tried to cut down caffeine, ended up doubling down instead.
Yeah, same.
That sounds like the Charlie method.
I wonder if he
Same.
sleeps. Kenneth, do you sleep? I need to know.
I do. Baby.
Also, you know what happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
Well, I don't know if you know this. I'm the undefeated
Oh, yeah.
volleyball championship. Lost 0 games. Yesterday was a tournament. We came in as the top seed, and we won the whole damn thing.
You're on a nice little winning streak. Jump into a comp and win.
Just win. All I do is win,
Jump in a
Shirley.
volleyball win.
All she does is win, 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 no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 6 broken hours. All right, let's discuss that, Kenneth. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to go 6 hours straight.
6. That's it.
Yeah.
That is my nightmare, Elise. Our 5-year-old got 13 hours sleep last night, so we are extra wild today.
I love it. That's my favorite.
Send her over to Amy's school.
Yeah, we'll just go Camp Amy.
She'll go backwards up that slide.
When my dog Walter gets extra sleep, it's my nightmare. He jumps everywhere. Well, with that, guys, I got to get to the Flash. It's at 3:30 today. Have you seen it yet, Charlie?
I have not.
Because you're a DC guy too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm hoping. I've heard mixed, like some people love it and some people don't love it. I'm hoping we get a good one this time.
So let me just review this with Kenneth real quick. Kenneth, my kids are 20 and 17, so they better not be in the room with me when I sleep.
Yeah. And mine doesn't even live here.
Yeah,
so it's easy.
That'd be awkward. All right, well, have fun at the movie.
All right, guys.
Charlie, see you at 6:15 in the morning.
See you at 6:15 in the morning.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for being in the chat. You guys are awesome. We love you, and we'll see everybody next time on the Clydesdale Media Roundtable.